active, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus, Scorpio Mars, and all the cross-watchers in the universe, the interest of Scorpio and what is Scorpio gonna do in December. This is a predictive reading for whole month of December. And here we go. Winter Wonderland for Scorpio. So, you got pre-selected crystal and also card from this invisible tarot deck that I'm designing. So you got Page of Swords. What value does this thought and feeling serve the greater good in me or others? Kind of seeing the overview, bigger picture. Like a higher self is coming as a crow, like a messenger from the higher self is coming now in December, or for December, for you to help a little bit to see maybe I can be the crow for you. The black bird on your shoulder. Anyway, let's go. This is monthly reading, so I have here certain elements. Just overall to say, if you are new here, I'm Shadow Sister Silva, and in my readings I let your shadow meet your light so you can be whole again, and it's kind of like a shadow work related things and readings I keep usually, and this monthly reading is really like this horoscope predictive reading. It's available for everybody. Then in the middle of the month, when it's the full moon, now is new moon. Now is new moon in Sagittarius, and this new moon in Sagittarius draws our attention to our spirit of adventure and how we are able to see new perspectives. This is really in your card. How are you able to see new perspectives? And the new moon in Sagittarius is a potential time to co-create with the universe. So it's almost like you opening your wings and soaring. You are like co-creating with the universe. Of course, the sun is like the higher consciousness also here is kind of this, both are very like a mental symbols, crow and the sun. But let's see what kind of inspiration we can get for whole December now. And what else? Yes, it's kind of like we are getting now ready for December. So new moon is always potential time to set intention, and the full moon is when you collect the fruit. And full moon I come back for to do this extensive reading, so you can see them free some days, but then they're in my membership. So I do this kind of little bit deeper dive in extensive reading. But this also today we are having my spread Magician Secret Space, and we go into seeing a Star is Born reading, like what kind of star you are, Scorpio. The Star is Born. I was just before this reading, I was in the kitchen and I heard Madonna's song. I don't know which one was it. Maybe it was The Beautiful Stranger, but like it was like really the Madonna vibe was there. I don't know, is Madonna Scorpio or Leo? Which star sign is it? But anyway, I already got this somehow like a star vibes for you. Hanna Nere say hey. So welcome. Let's go. We start with the fairy tale. Last week was the folktale week. In November there is always this kind of creative folktale week. I usually do some designs then. But now we are like having this playful start for your reading. Little fairy tale for Scorpio, because every time there's a star, there's a backstory. So what is your star story? Let's look into Scorpio. This is of course December, so what is the star story for December? And of course this is very kind of timely, I think, because Pluto is in Aquarius, and we are having this year's next 20 years forward. Pluto hit the nose. When Pluto is in Aquarius, is all about this healing, all this kind of wounds that maybe Capricorn years was a little bit hard and heavy. So now we are in the star energy. So it's good to see what kind of star you are, even Scorpio. This is your ending card. Let me see. Oh wow. Oh, so beautiful, very lovely immediately. True love had broken the enchantment. Wow. Amazing. true love for the December. Somebody stinged by roulette say, can you check this on me? So now this is a general Scorpio reading. Just a reminder for everybody, I allow somebody from the audience ask one psychic question, and in the end of this reading I pick one question. So if you wanna be answered today, yes, you have to be patient. This is a long reading, can take even 1 hour, but then I will pick a question from audience if you do one. And it's clear to me what kind of question is it, and I wish that the person is Scorpio or has some Scorpio placement that qualify. Anyway, you have a story ending. Your winter wonderland fairy tale is true love had broken the enchantment. Let's see. 3, Tower, long lost, and secret. Wow, what interesting stuff is going on here. What is this? 3 and Tower. Is some kind of like a forest. Where is this tower? And then long lost. It's like you find some long lost person, like a, how is it, you connect, and then there is something about it. It's maybe is related to this tower moment. Tower moment in tarot is always like a something change, and the change here seem to be like some long lost maybe friend or somebody come to your life, that maybe the true love even. True love had broken the enchantment. This is like interesting. I would put in this order, maybe like the tower is opened and there is this in the hidden, like a captured, almost like a captured in the high tower is this long lost lover. Okay, interesting. So anyway, when we have tower in the tarot, it's always change or this kind of karma moment. So there might be some change in your life, but it's beautiful that the true love is kind of key here, that you're opening the door with the true love. Okay, so this is your little fairy tale. You don't have to understand it immediately, maybe we understand soon more. Interesting, like often there is like a pigeons flying from like old times, like it's in the Game of Thrones, there are actually these crows, like a messengers coming from this kind of watchtower. So it's almost like this this sentence in the Game of Thrones is like winter is coming, and then there is this overview of your higher self is sent to look around. Then you do find this secret opening for breaking this whatever is this curse, to find your long lost lover behind this door. Okay. So now we see the opportunity. You have third eye chakra is also very like being intuitive now in December, having another perspective. So let's see with this Halloween deck now. I always, this crystal is pre-selected, and thanks to this you get this deck. So the decks are changing based on the crystals you get. This is your opportunity for the month of December. And here we see now challenge. Scorpio, what is your challenge? Could also to. Okay, so you have 7 of Imps, 7 of Wands, and 6 of Ghost. Interesting, the moon is kind of changing here, but this kind of full moon moment, but is holding your ground, being like a persistent of your boundaries possibly, but this here is like a line in a queue, is almost like you are very noticed. You are not just like everybody, you're very noticed here. Like you're not just a normal devil. It's actually interesting because the Scorpio sign has this kind of a little bit like a devil tail. It's a very sexy sign. So this kind of is nice. Then we have this nostalgic. It's almost like the boy and girl next door, like there's this kind of story of the past love. And this is telling the same kind of story that actually you had this long lost. Maybe there is something about this festive now of some past memories coming to surface. You're reconnecting to some feelings from the past or true love from past, or your relationship, you have this kind of very like a nostalgic moment. Long lost, you find some feelings of the long lost things. This is also very much this kind of, this is soulmate card usually, so it's also like true love had broken enchantment. So there could be something in this Christmas time that comes to surface, some kind of this kind of feelings. Okay, that's opportunity. Opportunity to be having this innocence about love, about soulmates, and then being very like a patient even in the queue, that you have to get to kind of like, almost like they are queuing to go to the church. Interesting, like going to, maybe there's a concert for Christmas, there's something, but this is here. Challenge for the month. Wow, big cards. We are having the star respawn reading, and you get a star card, exactly this Aquarius card. And then the Fool, mermaid. Let's read these fairy tales, but these are very beautiful. It's like healing is happening. Also, this kind of star moment can happen in your life. That could be even this kind of true love, but a new chapter and a journey. This is this Little Mermaid fairy tale. Beautifully, water sign Scorpio is completely going deep, like a mermaid is able to really dive deep with emotion. Emotions are usually like in tarot always pictured with the water. And also in the classic star card, that person is washing herself in the water. Maybe I show this star card so you get the picture if you're not familiar. This is the Fool. This usually greatest lover also. Innocent love. Here we have very water energy too. Almost like having a bath, having a self-care routine, but there's a challenge. Maybe this kind of beautiful dreaming power. We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. You are asked like a challenge to dream bigger. And then this dream about new beginning, because there's this Fool card. Like look forward. This is kind of opportunity is to see the strong love in the past, but still like a dream on. Okay, let's read these little stories. Scorpio, beautiful. This is a major arcana card, really your challenge. (17). Sometimes the dates could be meaningful, but this is 7, 6, 17. Okay, Scorpio. Challenge for December. Sister Alyanushka and brother Ivanushka. Russian fairy tale. The star is symbol of hope after a disaster. The need to remain positive after misfortune. To remember that things can get better again. It is staying calm and open to future possibilities. Seeing your situation with open eyes, mind and heart. Hope, serenity, inspiration, insight, spirituality. It's kind of really like we are having today the Star is Born reading even for you. So interesting is already here. Then the Fool card, very positive. I usually see this like a lover because it's like able to handle the unknown. Like all the magic happens in the unknown. Like we should not be like living with the outcomes, like a certain outcomes. Like life is fluid and flowing, and it should not be like trapped in certain kind of like forms. So this Fool card is always very open-minded and like a child. Like here is also the childhood innocence. So that's like your challenge, how innocent you can be. Maybe that's innocence is breaking this enchantment. It's already 2 times here, and also the dreaming power. So, the Little Mermaid. The fool rests on the pinnacle of a decision. She is ready to dive out of her subconscious and into the physical world, to transform from an animal into a human. She is carefree and excited by a new life, regardless of warnings. Beginnings, possibilities, impulsiveness, innocence, a free spirit. Yeah, the free spirit would be like a really challenge. How free spirit can you be, Scorpio, in this winter wonderland? And let's go forward. We are going next to see your rune for the December. There is Sonu. Hi, are you Scorpio? Sting, but let's say my luck has become so bad. Let's see if we can see the pitfalls and avoid misfortune. Now, Scorpio. Crystal 1, 2, 3. This looks promising. I think the shape is exactly eternal love. Wow, and it's landing in the same corner. I totally believe in the field consciousness. So this was going on top of this. True love had broken the enchantment, and there is this eternal love. So wow, you have to be really like persistent about it, like patient about it. Like a queuing to get true love. It's almost like, yes, a little bit longer, and there it goes. The gate opens to heaven. There you go. This is part of being, maybe having this kind of very overview of the situation. Then we have luck here. Maybe it's like a lucky meeting with somebody from the past. And the third rune is also good luck. So look like if you said sting by roulette, if you're Scorpio, said my luck has become so bad. Here is 2 times now luck on the table. Luck and good luck. Luck is pointing to this kind of 6 of cups, what is like a innocent soulmate. And luck is also about dreaming power and healing and the full energy. So I think the more luck you are, the more positive you can stay in the change. That's the message here, like more like a child. Like be more like a child. Children are very versatile, and when children are playing, they are totally in it. They are not thinking too much. So I think you should have this kind of energy about you, like muse. If there was this story about, like, who was it, like a muse of Andy Warhol, what was this name of the woman? She was like completely in her, like in this factory of Andy Warhol. What was the name of the girl? She was like muse. She was like behaving like a muse. So I think this both cards are very muse-like cards. And man or woman, like that is like being in your feminine essence or your masculine essence, whatever is this young energy even here. Don't be afraid. Have this kind of like a carefree attitude about December. Okay, it can help. Then we go forward, so we will have current feelings of your person alive or dead, or spirit, with whoever it is, highest person for you, Scorpio. Here I already this Scorpio and Scorpio collective. What is it? You want to know what are current feelings of your person. Okay, this. Okay, Shallow by Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. Very fitting to this Star is Born episode. We're gonna go to soon see what kind of star. Did you know that there is 4 versions of the Star is Born movie? When I was looking into this, making this reading, I was coming up with the fact that there is 4 versions actually, from 30s, 50s, 70s, and then that was in 2018 was Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. But here we have the Shallow song. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling in all the good times. What is it? I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. Okay, my singing was very bad. Anyway, this is your person is having these feelings. Also very much like a change happening here. What is here happening? Long lost. Tower. Yeah, tower is a change always. Then we have woke. Okay, Madonna. I was not wrong about hearing Madonna song before we started. Madonna came to your reading. Maybe is Madonna Scorpio? Which can anybody say me which is star sign of Madonna? Is she Leo or Scorpio? She could be totally Scorpio. Anyway, I will check after this reading. I don't remember. I cannot know everything. Let your body go with the flow. You know you can do it. Greta Garbo and Monroe, Dietrich and DiMaggio, Marlon Brando, Jimmy Dean on the cover of a magazine, Grace Kelly, Harlow Jean, picture of a beauty queen, Jean Kelly, Fred Astaire, Ginger Rogers, Dance on Air. They had style, they had grace. You are seen like this, really, indeed. This card is very, very this kind of star person. All the stars mentioned here. You're already a star, but we are still talking about the Star is Born. Yeah, and this was supposed to be the Star is Born background story. Secret in a tower, and a tree, and a long lost person, and what else? And then also the true love. Okay. Then, before you respond to someone, remember that your response is also an agreement to establish an energetic connection with them, which may change your energy field and vibration frequency. Very good. If somebody was here now saying my luck has become so bad, look at the people you surround yourself and who has influenced you, and try to cut the cords from these people, and possibly like really understand these energy connections you are creating with the people. What are they nurturing, or are they bad for you? Maybe, yes, there's some kind of enchantment going on then that has to be broken with the true love. Do you know I love you? So somebody's a bit sad that you are not knowing that they love you. They are having like a rainy day. Throat chakra. I open myself to my truth. I listen to and honor myself. Moo. Then Hollow Men by T.S. Eliot. Between the desire and the spasm, orgasm, between the potency and existence, between the essence and the descent, falls the shadow, for thy is the kingdom. Then your person see you like a Venus in Furs. There's a lot of like a female energy here. Venus in Furs, the velvet underground. I'm tired, I'm weary, I could sleep for 1,000 years, 1,000 dreams that would awake me, different colors made of tears. Wow, that could be really like this kind of star card thing here. Baby, I need you. You have somebody who needs you. And baby, you are mine. I'm crazy about you and I will do anything to get you. Yes, still like a nice tree. Here's to a season of love, laughter, and unforgettable moments. Merry Christmas. Wow. you got really the Christmas card. Winter Wonderland, there is even this Christmas tree with the snow. Wow. Now it's a promising thing. Maybe you have to kiss underneath the mistletoe. Maybe you have to prepare this kind of setting so the enchantment can be broken. Anyway, let's see. this was now your first part of reading. We're gonna put light on the table. So let's see now for December. It's the darkest moment of the year. What kind of light Spirit wants you to know to have? And then we have a little witchy card to show you the dark side of this December. What is it for? What is it for Scorpio? Darker moments. Light is I'm unique. So you have the unicorn moment. Spirit see you as like a unique person. And you have the serpent, transformation, rebirth, hidden knowledge, earth energy. I think the next year is serpent year. Maybe it's wanting to come true. This is like a looking over to the next year, the serpent year. I think that is about that, but let's see. Yeah, that's a good moment already start to think about plans for the next year. Serpent is here to ground you a little bit. Serpent advice for Scorpio for December. It's a familiar. The serpent is a potent symbol for self-transformation and rebirth. This card heralds a time of self-discovery or a new way of thinking, which was already showing in your first card. The blackbird crow was here to show you an oversight, and now the serpent is like almost like you get both elements, air and water, the mermaid from the deep, from the air, the crow and the ground, the serpent. What is missing here? Air, earth, water and the wands. Okay, here was that. Anyway, the wands is of course a Christmas tree here. You have like a wand energy form of a Christmas tree. Passion about this Christmas time. Anyway, so self-discovery or a new way of thinking. Just as snake sheds its skin and becomes new, so should we take stock of ourselves and shed anything that no longer suits. Also in classic myths, serpents are often coiled among the roots of sacred trees. Yes, there is this sacred tree like Christmas tree. Sacred trees, and the tree was even here mentioned. You got already 2 times a tree. Serpents are often coiled among the roots of sacred trees of knowledge. So that's even like a tree of knowledge now trying to come through here. These symbols. Consider what new things you have learned recently. Nurture and implement these new discoveries in your life. And this was all to look for the new things. Have an open mind. That's your challenge. Yes, your challenge is to dream bigger. Your challenge is to accept like a new ideas. Serpent under a Christmas tree. Okay. Then next thing we go to the Star is Born reading. So let's see. Put this aside. Star is Born. I'm using now intuitively. I took the Tarot of Positions. So we are having this spread. You can check it in my community post. It is originally made for working with the inner child. The inner child is the biggest muse, but here we have a star, moon and a sun. First we look, the Star is Born card is like when you're born, what is your dream as a child, or the healing point that you have to heal. The point of the start of stream. Then we have shadow that blocks this dream, that blocks you to be star. So many things. 5 things maybe we have to take. This is a lot of blockage here. Maybe somebody in the audience already said that you feel like you're bad. Maybe you have to address all this. And then big advice from the spirit, like if you cannot see yourself as a star, the spirit can see better. There's 2 things. Dream. 4 of Pentacles. So this is like a stability dream of having stability with the money. It's usually Capricorn card is like really like a stable financial situation, can be a bit stagnant because of that, but it is almost like dream to be like a stable with the money. I'll read the stories. Scorpio dream. Or not it's a dream, but it's like a star is born from this. Your skill, virtue, and undoubted abilities have generated success, not only in the material field. Don't stop now. Keep going without thinking about past victories. Just appreciate how much you have learned. It's almost like this learning is also this part of your like a stardom, like how much you can learn. Not just the wealth. It's like you keep going and then you learn. Like this new chapter is also about new lessons. It's like it's like a evolving the story. I accepted this all 5 cards that are now gonna show you the blockage. It's kind of a lot. Let's see. It's a lot. There is King of Cups, but this positive King of Cups is a deep king. There is a 2 of Wands, almost like you have to go out of your comfort zone. There is this love here. This is actually the true love, but it's in blockage position or like a shadow position. Oh, but there's even 6 cards. Moon, indeed things are hidden. 9 of Cups, it's usually wish fulfillment, somebody almost getting married. And then 8 of Wands. They're all in this hidden moon position. The moon is even part of it. What to make out of it? 8 of Wands. Huge manifestation moment, going really for it. It's like the movement here happens towards this love is in the middle. Everything is like, it's like hard around this couple. The couple is in, like maybe you are really part of your dream indeed is this kind of true love, but there is indeed some enchantment going on here. True love had broken the enchantment. So it is here hidden behind the moon, behind this kind of comfort zone. And let's read a little bit. What is this positive? This is very, very like a deep king usually. So we know these characters. There could be a lot of people messing with your life. That is stopping your stardom. Better to know who are these people, who this person could be in your life that has caused the blockage. You are master at creating good feelings and controlling emotional energies. How can you use them to benefit yourself and others? The possibilities are truly endless. You can be understanding, generous, compassionate. Do not limit yourself, but recognize that not everyone is able to understand and accept loving kindness. So it's really a deep, Scorpio is a deep water sign, so going deep. That's part of your like a hidden talents, let's say. Like it's always like what I believe. The shadow position, yes, it shows the obstacles and shadow, but if you go through it, there can be these hidden gifts. There's this depthness here, but what made you sink deep? That you already have this kind of mermaid here, able to go deep. But it's kind of like a everything is about the money in daylight. The dream is like you're like a vocal about this money dreams or stability dreams, but not understanding this kindness, how important role it play. Then we have let's read the 2 of Wands. now to look into the shadow to understand it better, to integrate it. Going beyond the horizon of the known is very useful and will bring great success. You have the opportunity to change your future starting today with resourcefulness and new knowledge, renewing friends and ideas. Figure out what talents you have and take them to the highest level. Yes, willing to go the extra mile, willing to develop your talents. That's something, the similar thing was mentioned here, but anyway, you're very unique. Then in the blockage position also the next one is this true love. Also very positive, beautiful couple energy. But why it stays hidden? Why? So true love is here, but in the shadows. To pull it out of the shadows. A new relationship, deep connection, sincere friendship, or merger with something or someone valuable begins. In work or family, there is alliance and the strengthening of solid and sincere bonds. This card also promotes peace after conflict or clarifying and reconciling different positions that were far apart. Next blockage position, shadow position, is the moon itself. Very powerful card, most strongest of all. So it's like in the moon position is the moon card. So it's almost like things are kept hidden from you. A lot of things. And that's, I don't know, it's good or bad, but let's look. Stopping your stardom. Where is it? Here, the moon. And this is the negative side, like a dark side of the moon is here, actually even. Yes, currently we are even in this kind of dark new moon period. I don't know, is it because of that, but we have here illusions and emotions that take over your life will cause you pain if you don't question their origins. The dreams of practical people fade at dawn. Those who are haunted by dreams wander in delusion, chilled to the heart. Shake off the moon dust and face the waking reality. So that's, and then we have still this good card of the wish fulfillment. That's also in the shadows. There's a lot of material there to process. Maybe there's some past relationship or the blockage had taken your energy. Let's see. Health, love and work will have an expected and deserved peak of completeness. Wealth from every point of view is coming and requires that you know how to recognize it with maturity and serene acceptance. Many people do not know how to receive and therefore hardly know how to give. You have achieved so much, so share with enthusiasm. Yes, this is a very beautiful card for Thanksgiving. Often you have to give first and to get something like this, like you have to keep your heart open. So give a rose and get a rose, something like this. But this is here still to work out, this kind of energy. How generous you can be, how kind you can be. And then one more is this manifestation card, 8 of Wands. Eight of Wands, where are the Wands cards here? Sometimes it takes time to find this. Okay, here. Again, in the shadow, Scorpio. All areas of life that require direct action will be favored. Do not be frightened by the swift wind that pushes you into the future. It is benevolent and positive power that can be exploited to the fullest. You will probably have to make choices and actions that inconvenience others. So all this is in this shadow position. You are not kind of aware of this, but it's blocking your stardom. And then we have two cards, but Spirit sees you, what kind of star you are. So there is Six of Pentacles, very like a giving person. Usually it is like a generous spirit. And Knight of Sword, very ambitious knight, having like a mission, like a career driven. Spirit sees that your stardom is to do like some kind of very vocal about and honest, and like having this kind of active mind. See yourself like looking like, okay, it's nice to earn this, but you're actually getting much more. You're worth much more. This was 4 of Pentacles. Spirit says you can have 6 of Pentacles. So even like a rise of a payment, you should have more salary, let's say. Definitely. Here also in the shadows is even 9 of Cups. This is not Pentacle and it is Cups, but it's like a wish fulfillment, that you're getting what you want. It's almost like you have to claim it more. Let's read these stories, what Spirit sees for you. Star is born, this kind of fast career moving person who's getting like a money dropping from the pants. So this is your Star is born card, for example. You will receive the appreciation and gratitude of those who have benefited from your generosity. Be even more righteous and work to multiply material goods in order to keep everyone in prosperity. Detach yourself from the effort of your works by rejoicing in goodness and prosperity. Like kind of always celebrate you that you got to get more, like, and if you give, you get tenfold back. This kind of mentality. It's not away from you. It's like everybody can get happy together. Knight of Swords also. Spirit sees you like this. Your ventures and intentions will succeed. The only danger, admittedly minor, is excess power. Having too much enthusiasm and dynamism will serve to overcome the most difficult tests, but could lead you to forget prudence. Use all your skills in pursuit of the good. Stay good, Scorpio. We had here very similar energy. In your monthly energy was this. Where is this card? This is a card before. It's a Page of Swords. This is a step forward. This is a thing over you. Here it is the drive. Like you know what you're gonna do. You got the vision. There you go to get it. Go to speak about it. So similar energy here. And like you're unique. This is interesting. Like here is like this sword is going here over the horse, but here is like a unicorn, like almost like there is a sword. Similar. It's like a pointy, like you have some like sharp knowledge or something like this. It's good. Good luck, eternal love, and luck again. So let's see now the advice from the Spirit. We have come to the end of the reading. Now everything drops. Okay. Was a little bit on the edge. Anyway, I have sometimes too few space to put the stuff. This is now for Scorpio. Star is born. You're this kind of unicorn. Messenger also. This is kind of messenger also. Spirit for Scorpio. What is the advice now for December? This one. Happiness. Okay. Cool. The dolphins are very wise. Wise. Happiness. You should like happiness, point. What is happiness for you, Scorpio? Happiness is something in December. So here we go. Advice from the spirit, happiness, shimmering sunshine. Our sun is at the center of our solar system. Our planet and our lives revolve around its cycles of light and dark. Our inner and outer biological rhythms, as well as the rhythms of every animate and inert part of life, are ruled by the celestial force. In the past, the sun has been thought of as a god. Traditionally, it has been associated with happiness, joy, hope, enlightenment, illumination, truth, cheer, warmth, and goodwill. Additionally, sunlight is an expansive force. When something is heating up by the light of the sun, it enlarges. Without the energy of the sun, things contract. The sun carries the deepest energies of expansion in life. So to receive this card is to know that you are expanding. I start to think like expansion nirvana. What's next? Anyway, then we have the sacred landscape wants you to know. Scorpio. Click your heels and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you. And good luck was already 2 times at the table. This is like confirmation that there is a lucky period now. So good luck awaits you. A gateway is opening for even more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding. Opportunities are emerging. This is a time to go forward with glee. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. The only thing to be aware of it, to monitor your expansion in a measured way. Too much, too fast can be overwhelming. Wow. It is beautiful. I have this very similar shape here, like this one is flying and the sun is here. The dolphins are jumping and the sun is here. Sun, of course, is connected to the third eye. It's often said like when you're on holiday, your third eye gets open even more because you're relaxed. So this winter holiday, who knows where you're going? But there is some career thing that the spirits see that that's your stardom. That you could ask more money, for example, because you're unique. And there is already heads up about the serpent here even. That's coming. And all this kind of stuff. But this was a very nice message, this whole fairy tale of the Star is Born, that true love had broken the enchantment. These dolphins look really like a enchantment is broken. So that was your reading, Scorpio. Now, if there is anybody still here watching, I see 2 persons here, you could ask me a psychic question. If you want to know something specific, I can look into it for free. This is my offering for Thanksgiving for you. You can have a little fairy tale if you want also, personal. It will be public, of course. It's a little price. But who dares to ask a question? You have a chance, a little chance still, then I go. I have a still plan to make a Sagittarius reading today, so Scorpio, you still have a chance. You have a chance. Are you gonna ask something, somebody? Is anybody saying anything? No. If nobody's saying anything, I think I have to quit this reading now. Just putting everything into place, and if it's not, nobody's here asking a question, you could ask a question and I promise to answer it. The best of my abilities. I'm already preparing the reading now for Sagittarius if nobody else is wanting to ask. So, thank you for watching. If you like me, subscribe if you already didn't. And yes, you're always welcome to see my Sunday Divine comedy reading. This is weekly reading. I come always 6 o'clock Sunday, Belgium time, Central European time. So see you there, and thank you. Bye.